equilibrium training. Equilibrium. Keep going, keep going. Good lad, Quinton. Keep it going. And stop. Shadow box. Busy. What happens if you get hit? We have to box through getting hit, don't we? Go. And move.
Speaking of your coaches, we talked about you're going through your boxing workout. How long have you guys worked together, you and Mark? Because it looks like you have a really good rhythm and just a really good. He seems like he's really good at pushing you.
Yeah, I think we've been working together since 2008. I think Mark is a great coach. He's a great boxing coach, and he's a fun guy to hang around. I like training with people I can get along with too. Yeah. He's a great guy to get along with, and he makes it fun. And he's really good at what he does. He's changed my boxing tremendously. He got my head movement going and stuff like that. I just wish he didn't live in the UK or the coach so I can work out with him all the time. Because when my coaches are after my fight, when my coaches back home, I'm stuck by myself like. And I play video games, and I come to the gym and work out by myself. Yeah. So my skills, we get. I would have more and more skills if I would have a lot more skills if he lived closer. Yeah. But he's great.
And how much? I know you've told me before that you're more into talking about fights that you win and everything. But who do you think can beat Jon? You've beaten Dan Henderson. Is he the guy?
Dan Henderson's tough. Dan Henderson's tough. I think Dan Henderson has a shot of beating Jon. Yeah. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, Jon, with that reach and stuff like that, the kid really knows how to use his reach. I think that's the weirdest thing about him.
Because you've also beaten Lyoto. He just fell to him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. He's good, the kid.
Machida made me a fan of him. Because before I wasn't a fan of Machida. He's a great. I fought him. I got to know him. I know he's a great guy. We talked a little bit after the fight.
Yeah.
But now I'm a fan of his fighting style and stuff. Lyoto took it to him. It's what you got to do with somebody like Jones. You take it to him, and Jones did the same thing. When he took him down at the elbow, and once you get the big cut on your face, you kind of like worry about. Your instinct is just worry about protecting that. And Lyoto wasn't the same. Lyoto did a good job. I thought he was going to do it.
Yeah. For a minute, it looked like it. Speaking of which, you see your scars healed up nicely, though.
No, actually,
you don't like?
No, actually, I got to be honest. I don't know whoever that doctor is who sold me up on it. He was on the blog, and so he did a terrible job.
You think?
I got to go back and look at Dana's blog and see who that doctor. He did a terrible job. I've got stitches in my face all the time. I know.
Yeah.
Like I just pulled some stitches out of my head the other day. Like the biodegradable. He did like one long continuous instead of like the small tight ones.
Yeah.
He should have did it like the tight ones. Like I think I really think that the guys should do a good job of stitching people up back, because this is our livelihood. Like we can get cut open easier.
Well, that's right. It does get easier
if the guy don't do it good. So I'm not happy. Because look at the other like if you don't look close, you can't even tell.
Yeah,
like,
you can't tell.
Yeah, but look, you can see this one really good.
Yeah, but the other one too, you can see underneath there.
Yeah, but this was like really bad. This is one when I did it with Arona.
Right.
That was really bad. That was like 30 stitches. Like that's going to be impossible, but it don't open up.
Right. That's good.
It opened up a little bit, this one down here. Just a little bit.
Not too much. So you have how many, 2 fights left on your contract?
Well, actually, I don't even know. That's a question for my manager.
Yeah, because I remember I'm like looking and it said, Quinton re-upped with a 6-fight contract, and then I've been counting, and I think you had 4 since then. Really? But I'm not sure either.
Oh, really?
But.
Oh, okay. So
and
well,
I might be right. I don't know. But I mean, are you thinking that when these are done, or how many ever are left in this contract, you think you would then just go and focus full-time on the acting?
Well, actually, I want to do boxing, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
Because I've done everything else. I've done kickboxing fights. I fought on K1. I've done jiu-jitsu tournaments when I first started back years ago. I've done wrestling matches because I'm a wrestler, and I've done MMA, but I've never done a boxing match. So before I'm done fighting, I would like to do at least one boxing match. So, like I say, I've done all the arts that I've trained.
Yeah. You still friends with Kimbo?
Yeah, I don't know if Kimbo and I ever been like friends. We cool. We was cool on the show, but we don't talk. We never talk beyond that.
There's no texting.
No, there's no texting.
You and Kimbo.
Me and Kimbo don't text. I don't even think Kimbo know how to text. I bet he don't even know how to, I bet he got one of the phones that you talking. text for him because he just don't seem like. Just looking at him with a big ass thumb, he just don't seem like a texter to me. It must be hard for him to be sexting people and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be hard. It'd be hard.
Yeah.
Short words.
Short words.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's get it on. People like, sit on my beard.
Well, I want to thank you for letting us come down. I mean, I think I pretty much covered the bases here, and you know, I mean, you know, the Ryan fight, it's going to be interesting. Like you said, you're focused on fighting in Japan, and you've told us before, you know, like the Matt Hamill fight, that you weren't necessarily that focused on him as an opponent.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with.
But I think Ryan should be an interesting fight.
Yeah, it is an interesting fight. Now, like I said, like I had to fight so hard to get on the card in Japan that they wanted me to fight in Chicago. That I didn't care who I fought. You know what I'm saying?
You would have been good on Fox, though, dude.
But come on, it's like I wanted to fight in Japan.
Yeah.
And now I didn't know anything about Chicago before. I knew the fight was in Japan. It's like a no-brainer to put some old pride people. You know, it's just a no-brainer. And come on, it's like that's why I got my big star. Like my in-laws and stuff live in Japan. You know what I'm saying? And they never got a chance to see me fight because back then, you know, they didn't really know me back then and stuff like that. Now I gave them 2 beautiful grandchildren. They seen the movie A-Team and they went back and looked at some old fights. Now they they want to see me fight. They don't care about what happened with me and their daughter. They just they know I'm still a family. They want to see me fight. And it's like a big thing for me. And you know, I just want to go back and fight in front of my old fans and stuff like that. And it's something that I really wanted to do. I don't know. So I would fall anybody. I didn't care. After I had to basically actually get on the card after Dana had already told me I was on the card. So now, but people ask me, "Oh, who you fighting?" I say, "Oh, Ryan Bader." People are like, "Who?" And I didn't know Ryan Bader wasn't, you know, like a big name.
Ryan does okay for himself.
Yeah, I
think.
I didn't know. I'm like you don't know Ryan Bader? I'm like, they got to look like Ryan Reynolds. Come on.
Comes out to the Darth Vader, the Imperial March, which is pretty much the greatest walkout song. You know, it comes out from Star Wars. Dun, 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 dun. You know, the Darth Vader theme. You know,
I didn't know that.
It's pretty cool. What are you going to come out to in Japan? Are they going to let you use your old music from Pride? Can you work that out?
I doubt it. It's a surprise what I come out to.
Okay.
It's always a surprise.
All right.
You know how I like surprises.
You too.
Surprise! I got a crush on you.
Thank you.
Surprise!
Surprise! We got to do a TV show together. Like you know, obviously we do this. But,
we should.
You know, like I'm picturing a sitcom of like it's Quinton. You know what I mean? Like a zany little, you know.
You know what it'd be like? It'd be like a human Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew was so popular back in the day.
He was.
But he was a perv.
Oh, he's a total perv.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got away with that stuff. He's a full-on perv.
Yeah.
Or you in like a new kind of Benny Hill kind of show? Like, you remember that?
I remember being here a little bit. I'm kind of like that Pepe Le Pew thing, though.
You are.
Have you ever been Pepe Le Pew?
I don't want to start. I don't think.
See, a lot of people. Come on, let's you be the first one to get Pepe Le Pew on camera.
Pepe, like, what is he? He sniffed everybody.
No, I'm for sure.
He did the whole.
See, you thought it was something dirty.
I'm like, I don't know. What am I gonna do? Oh my God. No, Pepe was popular.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I think we should do something like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
No.
I know. Work on it. Work on the concept.
Okay.
That or a talk show. You just be hilarious.
I wasn't trying to be a pervert.
I know.
Come on, get paid to be a pervert? Who wouldn't want that job?
Totally.
What dude wouldn't want that job?
You know, whatever you do, Quinton, I think you'll be successful.
You think so?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about letting my raps go, and I've been rapping a little bit. I was thinking about letting them out there.
Are you gonna flow a little?
No, I ain't gonna flow right now. I made a few tracks.
Did you?
And I was thinking like, I don't know, I'm scared because they're not that good.
Well, they gotta be good though. That's the thing. Because they're not
that good.
Oh, and just make sure the music's good.
The music's good.
Yeah, all right.
The music's good, but my flows are not that good.
Not that good?
No.
What do you sing about? What do you rap about?
I mostly rapping about getting drunk.
Yeah.
Clubbing.
Yeah.
And girls' booty.
Nice. Well, that's popular stuff.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I do in between fights.
Yeah.
Go to the club. Yeah. Get drunk. And look at girls' booties. That's what I rap about.
It's good music. You're not the first, so.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe one day And when I get, you know, I'll let y'all hear it. But my coach is ready to go. We got Dave Jackson and Mark Kinney. They ready for me to go. It's lunchtime. Look at them. Look at my two coaches. They ready to go. All right.
We're good. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Easy, Pepe.
How long have you guys worked together?
Since the Vanderlei knockout.
Oh.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was my first ever MMA fighter.
Really?
Quinton Jackson was my first ever MMA fighter. And I worked with him. I got asked to come in and help him out for the Vanderlei fight, didn't I?
Yeah.
And the rest is history. Vanderlei's still not on the same planet. I love the guy though. I do like him.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I can't say his name properly.
Yeah. He's hard not to like, actually.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
I met him in London actually when Michael fought Akiyama.
Yeah.
So, pushed down. But that was the first time I worked with him.
Yeah. And how much do you train at Wolfsburg over there still versus here?
I haven't trained there in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. Now the gym caught fire, it burned down, so.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it got a little bit of a spark in it and it caught fire.
Oh,
So
what a
we're
shame.
just waiting to get a new gym sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything's good. Everything's good.
Yeah.
I go back there in the summertime. I can't.
Yeah, not when it's
Winter time, or
That's why we're not in Denver right now. I just can't.
Yeah.
that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know. Denver's freezing right now.
Yeah, I can't do. I can't do pro.